What happens when the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company seems to hate his own product? What happens when that moment is captured on video for the entire world to see, replay, and ridicule? In the unforgiving digital arena where a single awkward moment can become a global punchline in a matter of hours, a brand's reputation is more fragile than ever. In early of March 2026, McDonald's found this out in the most public and humiliating way possible. This is the story of the CEO who took one bite of a new burger, and his face told the world everything his mouth wouldn't. We're diving deep into the hilarious memes, the cringeworthy video that started all, and the serious brand damage that followed one of the most memorable marketing disasters in recent history. It's a perfect example of what not to do when the cameras are rolling, and a cautionary tale about the high price of inauthenticity. Before the viral storm, there was a high-stakes strategy. The fast food landscape of the mid-2020s was a battlefield. The burger wars were raging more fiercely than ever before, with competitors rolling out gourmet-style sandwiches, plant-based options, and aggressive value deals. McDonald's, the undisputed titan, felt the pressure to innovate and reassert its dominance in its core category: beef. Their answer was the Big Arch Burger. This wasn't just another sandwich on the menu. It was positioned as the biggest, most McDonald's burger ever. It was a carefully engineered behemoth featuring 2 all-beef patties, 3 slices of premium white cheddar, a textural mix of crispy fried and finely slivered onions, and the star of the show, a new tangy Big Arch sauce. The marketing team had been working for over a year to build the perfect hype machine. After wildly successful test runs in international markets like Germany, Portugal, and Canada, the stage was set for a grand American debut in early March 2026. The company was brimming with confidence, with internal memos and press releases calling it a quintessential McDonald's burger destined to become a new classic. And then there's Chris Kempczinski, the CEO of McDonald's. A seasoned executive with a background in brand management, Kempczinski understood the power of public perception. A key part of his job is to be the company's #1 cheerleader, which, in the modern age, means getting in front of a camera to personally build some hype. The plan was simple and seemingly foolproof: a short promotional video of the CEO himself trying the new Big Arch Burger. It was supposed to feel like a light-hearted, authentic endorsement from the man at the very top, a way to connect with customers and show genuine, infectious excitement for the launch. What they got instead was a moment of accidental, brutal honesty that no one could have ever predicted. The video went viral, but for all the wrong reasons. The video is a 2-minute masterclass in corporate awkwardness. It opens with Kempczinski dressed in a perfectly pressed suit, sitting in a sterile white-walled office with the Big Arch Burger placed precisely in the center of his desk. His first mistake? The language. He holds up the burger and repeatedly calls it a product. As comedian Garen Noon, whose viral takedown introduced the clip to millions, later joked, "This man does not eat McDonald's. He looks like he would read the ingredients on the back of a banana before taking a bite." With stiff posture, Kempczinski announces that the product was already tested on the Germans and Canadians, which Noon dryly translated for his audience as, "We have conducted preliminary trials and believe it may even be fit for human consumption." Then the moment of truth arrives. He fumbles with the wrapper, peeling it back slowly and holding the burger like it's some kind of strange foreign object that he's never encountered before. One business analyst even noted he'd be less uncomfortable if he were holding the nuclear codes. He glances at the camera with what can only be described as a flash of pure regret and says with zero enthusiasm, "There's so much going on with this." Then he raises the Big Arch to his mouth and takes a bite, or more accurately, a nibble. It's the smallest, most hesitant, lip-pursing bite you can possibly imagine.
And cut.
There's no satisfying chew, no look of enjoyment, just a stiff facial expression and a dead-eyed stare that seems to scream, "I've made a huge mistake." He quickly pulls the burger away from his face, angles it awkwardly toward the camera. "That's a big bite for a Big Arch," he says, with all the conviction of a hostage reading a script. The internet immediately and unanimously disagreed. The clip didn't just go viral, it exploded on TikTok and X, formerly Twitter. It was an all-out meme fest. The Kempczinski grimace became an instant reaction image for everything from doing taxes to getting a bad haircut. People stitched the video with clips of professional food reviewers enthusiastically devouring burgers, highlighting the stark contrast. They slowed it down, zoomed in on his pained expression, and set it to sad music. Comments flooded every platform. He looks like he spit out into a napkin under his desk, and this was the most unnatural thing I've ever seen a human being do. The McLovin meme was born, with people joking that the CEO was faking his love for burgers just as hard as a teenager faking an ID. The jokes about the burger being tested on Germans first wrote themselves. The consensus was clear and brutal. If the man in charge won't even pretend to enjoy his own food, why should anyone else? Beyond the hilarious memes and cringeworthy comedy, there's a serious lesson in marketing and brand management here. This entire incident is a textbook example of what happens when a company's message and its actions are completely disastrously out of sync. McDonald's wanted to sell a delicious, crave-worthy must-have burger, but their own CEO, the ultimate brand ambassador, projected hesitation, discomfort, and what the entire internet perceived as pure distaste. In today's hyper-aware market, authenticity isn't just a buzzword, it's the currency of trust. And in that one moment, it looked like McDonald's was completely bankrupt. The problem wasn't just the awkward bite itself, it was the entire sterile corporate atmosphere of the video. Calling the burger a product made it sound like a plastic widget from a factory assembly line, not something you'd actually want to eat. The perfectly pressed suit, the pristine office, it all felt totally disconnected from the real, often messy experience of eating at a McDonald's burger. As one viral post pointed out, watching fast food CEOs chow down is always a bad idea. They never look human. This incident was peak fake it until you meme it. Moreover, the gaffe created a devastating narrative that the people at the top don't believe in what they actually sell. A catastrophic perception for any food company. Think about the thousands of franchise owners and frontline employees. How are they supposed to sell the big arch with a smile when their own CEO looked like he'd rather be anywhere else? While it's too early to know the long-term financial damage, the immediate blow to the brand's perception was obvious. The launch of the big arch was completely overshadowed by the CEO's viral fail. Instead of people talking about the burger's tangy sauce or crispy onions, the entire conversation became about the CEO's cringeworthy performance. It proved that in the digital age, a single fake-looking moment can demolish trust faster than a soggy bun. Kempczinski's burger blunder, as painful as it was for McDonald's, isn't the first of its kind. He's just the newest member of a growing club of executives whose public appearances turned into reputational nightmares. Perhaps the most legendary example comes from British businessman Gerald Ratner. In 1991, at a prestigious event for the Institute of Directors, he jokingly called his own jewelry products
total crap.
He even quipped that a pair of his earrings was cheaper than a prawn sandwich, but the sandwich will probably last longer. The audience in the hall laughed, but the public and the press were horrified. The off-the-cuff comments wiped an astonishing £500 million off his company's value, led to his eventual dismissal, and created the phrase, doing a Ratner, a timeless synonym for publicly destroying your own brand. Decades later, Elon Musk provided another unforgettable moment at the 2019 Tesla Cybertruck launch. To showcase the truck's toughness, Musk had his lead designer, Franz von Holzhausen, throw a solid metal ball at the bulletproof armor glass. The plan was for the ball to bounce off harmlessly. Instead, the glass shattered. After an awkward pause, they tried again on the rear window, and it shattered too, leaving Musk to finish the presentation in front of two broken windows and creating an internal GIF symbolizing overpromising and underdelivering. These moments all share a common thread with the big arch fiasco. There are moments where the polished corporate mask slips, revealing a shocking lack of preparation, empathy, or authenticity. In the age of social media, these slips are captured, magnified, and turned into memes that serve as permanent reminders of a brand's biggest failures. The story of the CEO who seemed to hate his own burger is more than just a funny viral moment. It's a critical lesson for every brand, every executive, and every market in the 21st century. It demonstrates in painful clarity that today's audience has a powerful, finely tuned radar for anything that feels fake. You could spend millions on advertising, craft the perfect press release, and design a world-class product. But all of that can be wiped out by one bad faith bite. People don't want to be sold a product by a suit in a pristine office. They want to believe that the people behind the brand are actually passionate about what they make. The most powerful marketing tool isn't a clever slogan or a big budget, it's sincerity. McDonald's wanted the big arch to be their next big thing. Instead, its launch became a global punchline, all because they forgot that one crucial ingredient. The CEO's face told the truth that no marketing campaign could ever cover up. It was without a doubt a big bite of failure for the big arch. So what do you think? Is this the worst marketing disaster you've ever seen? Or is there another one that tops it? Let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the story and want to see more deep dives into business success and failures, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.
For more trending brand news, subscribe to our channel and visit designrush.com.